Quantum physics has shown us that everything is energy. Everything is vibrating at a certain speed. Okay? This table, me, you watching this video, my coffee here. It's all a form of energy. And you and me are a part of it. Right? This house that I have right next to me here is a part of it. It looks solid to the eye, but it's all a form of energy. Isn't that interesting? So we can think of it like this energetic soup that we sit in here. This energetic ocean. And if science tells us this, that we sit in this energetic soup, this energetic ocean, what do we do with that information? What does that mean for us, right? You hear these things, but it's like, what do I do with it? Well, there's a few things that we need to understand, okay? How can we apply this to get what we want, right? There's a few things that we need to cover here. The first one is just that everything is energy, okay? We sit in this energetic soup with everything being made of the same stuff. At the tiniest level, it's made of the same stuff. In this book called Reality Transurfing, written by a quantum physicist, he talks about this stuff, the unified field in quantum physics. He calls it, in his reality transurfing model, the alternative space. So the unified field, this stuff, the alternative space, all possibilities already exist in this space. All possible outcomes in the unified field, in this place of energy, in the alternative space, which he talks about, all possible outcomes here already exist. It's just up to us to call that experience forward. So, if all possible outcomes already exist, we need to call the experience, the desire that we're looking to have, the desire that we're looking to experience, we need to call that thing forward from the alternative space. So once we define the experience, once we get clear on what our desire is, what we're looking to experience, we make it a fact in the alternative space, in the unified field. So to call your experience forward, it can be as simple as writing it out, getting highly detailed on what your desired reality looks like in here. That's how you make it a fact in the alternative space. It's already real. It's already real when you do that. Okay? So this is what is meant when we talk about getting on the frequency of your desired reality. Get on the frequency of it. Put yourself on the storyline, the lifeline to experience that thing. You first need to define the thing and get very clear on what does the end result look like in here. Put yourself in that state of mind as that person. That's how you call forward this experience from the alternative space, from the unified field in quantum physics, okay? So that's how we can understand, number one, that everything is energy. That's how we can understand that. There's this soup of energy that we sit in, and we simply need to call the experience forward of our desired reality, okay? So how do we do that exactly? Number two, we need to understand that feeling is energy moving around. Feeling is energy moving around, okay? So we have this energetic soup that we talked about here, where everything is energy. Everything's made of the same stuff. Number two, we can understand that feeling is energy moving around. When we feel something, when we feel an emotion, that's energy moving. So when we feel excitement, that's a high energy place. That's an easier place to operate. That's a higher vibration. On the other hand, when we feel fear, that is a lower vibration state. That is a lower energy state. And the higher vibration is associated with spiritual experiences. Lower vibration is more matter, more dense, more material. So we can understand that feeling is energy moving around, okay? Everything is energy, and feeling is energy moving around. So you can begin to see where we're going with this. The question becomes then, could we feel something different to get different results out here? This is where we tie it all together, okay? Because we covered that everything is energy, this energetic soup that we sit in, where all possible outcomes already exist. This is what science tells us. Interesting. Number 2, that feeling is energy moving around. Perfect. So could we feel something different to get different results out here? Could we feel something different to put ourselves on that frequency, on that lifeline, to experience that thing we're looking to experience? That's what we're doing here. So now you might ask, well, how would we do that, right? How do we feel something different, put ourselves on that frequency, move energy to get the result that we want? Well, you can feel something different all from in here. You can feel something different all from in here. Feeling is a foreign language. At least where I'm from the United States, the Western world. Feeling is a foreign language. Thinking is very well understood by us. We think about things all day. We actually overthink, don't we? Feeling is something different. Thinking is up here, feeling is here. It's something divine, honestly. But you can put yourself in a different feeling state almost instantly. This is what we need to become aware of. We need to practice these different feeling states and how you can put yourself in a state of gratitude almost instantly. It might require some practice at first, but you can do that. You can practice living from the end result that you're looking to experience. You can practice feeling yourself to be that person right now. Right now. You can practice that. That's a different feeling state. You see where we're going with this? So we need to feel ourselves to be that identity, that person now, who's in the end result. That's how we get on the frequency. That's what's meant by that. Get on the frequency. So, like we established, in this alternative space, in this unified field, there's all the outcomes that already exist. We need to put ourselves on that frequency, on that storyline, on that lifeline to experience that thing. And we do that through feeling. Because feeling is energy moving around. Emotion is energy in motion. So we can feel something different all from in here. You can live out an experience all from inside your own body and mind. That's where you feel something different. That's where you communicate a different message in this energetic soup. So you practice this. You practice getting on the frequency. You practice living from the end result and all the sensory experiences involved. The thing I'm experiencing right now with my coffee, there's smell, there's taste, there's touch, there's sight. You can close your eyes and have the same experience. You can close your eyes and you can put yourself in the end result, your desired reality, and you can taste, touch, smell, see all from your mind's eye. You can communicate that new message as we sit in this energetic soup, in the present moment, that this is what's happening right now. So this is what we're talking about here. It's about feeling something different. Everything is energy. Feeling is energy moving around. Could we feel something different to get different results? You feel yourself to be that end identity. That's how you put yourself on the frequency, on the storyline to experience that thing.